Morning folks, Brian Smith, DeFaust Chevrolet here, Lafayette, Indiana. Today we're going to be going over some of our half-ton truck options we have available. First up, we got the WT, also known as the work truck. And then next, the blue one is the custom. Then the white one's going to be the LT. The red one is the RST. The gray one is the LT Trail Boss. And the dark ash metallic one on the end there is the LTZ. First, we'll start down here on the work truck. So there's a lot of engine options available on these trucks. So this work truck has the 5.3 V8 in it with 385 horsepower. There's also a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder turbo, also known as the Turbo Max, that's available. That engine produces up to 430 pound-feet of torque. Then there's the 6.2 liter V8 that produces up to 460 pound-feet of torque. And down on the end, I'll go over it here in a minute, but we do have a 3 liter Duramax 6-cylinder that's also available that'll get you over 30 miles per gallon on the highway. Follow me over here to the passenger side. So with the work truck, it's a pretty run-of-the-mill truck. It's going to be best for guys that are doing construction, they're on job sites, maybe running around the farm, not afraid to get the truck a little dirty. It does have vinyl floors in it. It does have the standard steel wheels with 4-disc brakes. And these are the crew cab models. So in 2019, when Chevy redesigned their truck, they added 3.9 inches of cabin space to the back. So these trucks are becoming pretty popular with families because a lot of people are hauling their kids around nowadays. These seats do fold up really easily, and you'll notice the floor in the center is almost flat. There used to be a tunnel there for the drive shaft, but they've actually made that flat over the past couple years just for ease of getting your cargo in and out. So moving on to the back and the bed. They do offer 2 different beds for the half-ton. This specific one is the 5.5 foot, and there is a 6 foot 4 inch available. Now these Silverados do have the most cargo capacity of their class. They also have 12 integrated tie downs, so there's 3 on each corner. So it's very versatile when you're hauling stuff around, your wood or your drywall. A spray and bed liner is an available option. The half-ton will come with a Class 4 receiver hitch with a max weight rating of 10,001 pounds. Every one of these trucks will tow at least 9,000 pounds. You can get up to, I believe, over 13,000 on the 6.2 when properly equipped with the max tow package. The next one we'll do is go ahead and show you the dash. So the dash layout in the work truck and the custom that we'll show you next is very similar. So you'll have the 7-inch touchscreen display. It does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay capability. You do have single zone climate control. Now these will all come with the Chevy Safety Assist package as well, standard, which includes forward collision warning, lane departure assist, pedestrian braking, and automatic high beam headlamp control, amongst a couple of other options. So we'll move on to the custom now. So this is a Glacier Blue Metallic Custom. The Custom's really the value package, I would say, for folks that want to be able to daily drive the vehicle. It'll come with carpeted floor mats and cloth seats. And it does have some nicer styling cues on it. It's got the recovery hooks on the front, and you can see how the grill's all blacked out and the headlight bezels are blacked out as well. Now this specific one does have the black 20-inch wheels upgrade and the dark essentials package, so you see the Silverado's blacked out, black step tubes as well. Now like I mentioned before, the interior, the dash setup on this is very similar to the work truck, so there's really not too much change there. Now as far as the cabin style of this one, this is a double cab, so it's got a little smaller back door. But when you get that, you do get a little longer bed. So this is now the 6.5 foot bed. So you get a little more cargo capacity in the back. This one specifically does feature the factory spray-in bed liner too. It also does have an auxiliary port and LED lighting in the bed too. So if you have a tonneau cover on it, you can still see your cargo. Moving on to the LT, the luxury trim. This is where you start getting into a lot of the nicer features available, like remote start, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and I'll show you in a second the dash layout is completely updated. So you'll notice the first thing on the LT is all the chrome trim. So you get a chrome grille, chrome front bumper, chrome mirror caps, and the rear bumper is chrome also, and they're standard 18-inch aluminum wheels. This one is the crew cab, so you do get the bigger door in the back, so if you're hauling a lot more stuff or your kids around town, they'll be able to fit a lot better. And you'll see the chrome back bumper here, chrome lettering. But the biggest place this thing shines is the interior. So you'll see that this has a 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen display with wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM, and then it has a 12-inch configurable driver information display as well, so you can change your driving modes. You got normal, off-road, trailer, sport mode, and it's fully customizable, so you can change the look of it. It's just a lot more polished and a lot more streamlined in the LT model. Down here with the LT standard, you do get dual zone climate control. So it's like setting your thermostat in your house. You can just set it and forget it. And then down here is where your heated seat display is. Also standard on the LT, you do get a heated steering wheel too, which is right here. We'll move on to the RST next. So the RST is my personal favorite. I really like the painted bumpers on it and the painted grille. It's also got blacked out mirror caps. And you'll see it does have the upgraded headlights available too for better visibility at night. And your daytime running lamps, which are right here, are also switched back to the turn signal. So when they redesigned the truck a couple years ago, they actually really cleaned up the front end look on it. When you hit your turn signal, this will flash amber, and then when you turn it off, it'll come back on as your normal daytime running lamp. Come on around this side though, a couple more styling cues of the RST. You do get the blacked out wheels on this one. This has the upgraded 20-inch wheels. The dash setup and interior is going to be exactly the same as the LT model. And this one does have the available bucket seat upgrade. You can see the shifter is on the center console now, and it does have wireless charging available too underneath the lid for the center console. So going around the backside now, again, you've got your painted bumper, and you can see that really nice dual exhaust too. It makes the engine sound a lot better. It's just a lot better of a styling cue. So moving on to the real meat and potatoes is the Trail Boss. This is a super popular option with folks. They really like how high it sits. You can see it's raised up. It actually has a 2-inch factory lift with Rancho shocks. It does have the Z71 package that's always been popular, and that includes a skid plate protection package for the transfer case and a skid shield underneath the front bumper as well. So if you want to take it off-roading, you know that you're protected. Also with the Trail Boss, you do get this really cool looking hood. So when you're driving, you can see the bumps in it. They blacked out all the emblems on it, so you got your black bow tie badge. And one of the telltale signs it's a Trail Boss is the red recovery hooks, so you can pull your friends out of the ditch when they get stuck in the snow. So around the passenger side, This one has the upgraded 20-inch wheels with the mud terrain tires. Standard on them is black 18-inch, but the 20-inch, in my opinion, do look fantastic. On this LT Trail Boss, you do, just like the RST, you do get bucket seats with the electronic console shifter. This one does have the spray-in bed liner in it. Nice little addition, so you don't have to worry about scratching the bed up. Again, this one's the 5'7" bed. And finally, we have the LTZ. The LTZ is where the heated and the ventilated seats start, so you'll have your perforated leather with your upgraded piping on the edge of the seats. There's a lot more chrome on it. So if you look at the front side here, you'll see we're going back to chrome on the grille. These are a platinum, so it's just a lot more luxurious, lot more high-end looking. And you see this one does have the upgraded safety package, so you do have sensors on the front bumper, right by your tow recovery hooks, and you do get fog lights as well. Now if you see this real quick note, this is actually the block heater plug-in. This is the Duramax diesel one that I told you about earlier. So instead of back in the old days, you had your wire, your power wire hanging out the front bumper here. It didn't really look that good. They actually integrated it right in the front bumper for you to make it that much easier to plug in. So around the side, we got 20-inch standard wheels, painted aluminum with all-terrain Goodyears. The center console, again, is going to be the same as the other trim levels. They just have some upgraded wood and some upgraded stitching on everything. And I'll let you get a close-up of the seat, so you can see the edge piping of the seat, the French stitching, and these are perforated as well, so that's how you know you got your ventilated seats as well. So around the back side again, you got on the LTZ, you do have the dual exhaust, even on the Duramax diesel. 5.5 foot bed with the bed liner. But that's a quick rundown of our trucks. We're going to save the High Country and the ZR2 for a later date, because those will take enough time just on their own. But I appreciate you guys stopping by, and have a great day.